Let's talk about compound habits. A lot of people think that when you're starting a new habit, you have to just go all out and just and the example I like to use is going to the gym. The New Year's resolution. So, why is it that the gym is packed the first week of every new year and then the second week there's no one there? So everyone's got this strong resolve that they're going to go and start working out, and they're going to work out 3 days a week or 5 days a week or whatever it is. They hit it really hard the first week. They're at the gym 1 hour, 2 hours, whatever. The first day they're there, and the second day they come in. The third day they're sore and they're tired, and then they give up. Why? Well, it's because they didn't build the habit of exercising. They got some short term motivation, and then when that short term motivation ran out, they gave up. It got too hard, they gave up. They tried, and that's it. And you see, the approach is flawed and it's wrong. When starting something new, you want to build the habit of doing it more so than forcing yourself to just do the action of doing it. What do I mean by that? So when you first start to do something new, you want to be very kind to yourself. You want to set yourself up to win. So if you're going to start a new gym routine and you don't have the willpower to exercise for an hour. You see, when I first started running, I couldn't run for 30 seconds before I was winded and had to walk the rest of the way. But what you find is if you make it easy, when you start exercising, think of the easiest thing you could possibly do to start exercising. And if the only thing you can do to start out is put on your shoes, then do that and count it as a success. Say, I'm going to move towards exercise, and then make it a consistent action over time. So don't start at 100%. Start at 1%. So if you're going to start an exercise routine, day 1, I put on my shoes and I walked for 10 seconds. And it doesn't sound like much, right? It's not much. It's not going to move the needle by much. Then tomorrow, when you get up, put on your shoes. Walk for 11 seconds. Walk just up until you stop enjoying what you're doing, until it becomes hard. Because once it becomes hard, you won't want to do it anymore. It'll be very taxing in your willpower, and you'll stop doing it. So you have to build the habit of doing things. Anything that requires willpower will eventually fall apart. You have to build the habit of doing it over time. So day 3, you put on your shoes, you walk out, and you're out walking for 12 seconds. So on and so forth. It's easy, but you are building that habit. You are allowing yourself to have easy wins at first so you can go back and continue to do it day over day over day over day. Because eventually, it's going to become 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 30 minutes. But you have to start small. You have to have those early wins in order to build that feedback loop of building a habit, doing something that you enjoy, getting those small wins, and finding out that you can do it, and then you can build it into something that you enjoy, that you do on a normal basis without thinking. Once something doesn't require you to think about it anymore, it has become ingrained in you as a habit. And if you don't do that habit, then you will feel like something's missing in your day. Build compound habits. Super, super important. So if you start and it's really, really difficult, make it easy. Cut the task down to the point where it is so easy to do that it doesn't drain any willpower from you. And then make sure you can consistently do that thing over time. And it doesn't matter how many days a week you do it, so long as you can consistently do it every single week, every single month, over a long period of time. And another huge thing to building habits is you are probably going to miss some days. It just happens. Sometimes life happens. Forgive yourself. Don't go, oh gosh, oh I missed that thing. Damn it, oh now I can't do it because oh I'm so this or that or whatever. Just forgive yourself immediately. If you mess up, if you miss a day, whatever. Just forgive yourself immediately. Move on. Try again tomorrow. Because you see, when you yell at yourself, it's the old adage. You're a bad employee, but you're a worse boss. So what does that mean? And this is about talking about yourself. So your mind is like the boss of your body, of what you do. And you're yelling at yourself to do things to improve your life. And your body's just trying to learn how to do things and to survive and to get by and to enjoy. And you are yelling at them. You're yelling at yourself. So how would you respond if your boss came in and said, hey, you have to exercise 5 days a week for an hour, or you have to go do this, and you have to go to that, and you go, damn, what an asshole, like, God, I hate this guy. Like, he's yelling at me, he's mean to me, and he doesn't understand that I don't know how to do this yet, and I need time to learn and to get accustomed to it. As opposed to the boss that comes in and says, hey man, I want you to learn this new thing. I understand that it's going to take time. You take all the time that you need. Just do your best to be consistent. Don't beat yourself up over it. Take it one day at a time, learn, and move on. And if you miss a day, hey, it happens. It's okay. Try again tomorrow. And build that consistent habit over time into whatever you want it to be. Whether that's exercise, reading, art, whatever it is for you. Start small. Start with those early wins. Focus on building consistency over long periods of time, over just impressing everyone. It's not about impressing other people. It's about consistency and constantly moving forward from wherever you're at. Everyone's starting at a different position in life, and that's fine. Don't compare yourself to other people, but you can learn from other people. Just because someone's ahead of you in something doesn't mean they're better than you. They're just ahead of you in their race. But you're running your own race, so the only way that you're going to improve is by running your own race. Starting from wherever you're at and building the habits that will ultimately lead you to what your goal is. Find out what your goal is. And then build a habit to help you move towards that goal. Forget about the goal and then focus on the daily, the weekly, the monthly habits that you have to continuously work on and improve. And then focus on those. Anyway.
This is not financial, medical, or aloha straight advice. Thank you very much for watching. Please consult a professional. Remember to dislike and unsub.
Thank you very much for watching, and goodbye.